Do you think we'll ever have a gay rapper?
I believe there are some gay rappers that just ain't came out the closet.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that.
The shocking video of Snoop Dogg reportedly comes. Diddy has made headlines. Snoop Dogg is a legendary figure in the hip-hop world. The video caused a stir in the entertainment business, causing controversy and bringing up many questions about Diddy's behavior and society in general. His real name is Calvin Broadus in the music world. For decades, Junior has been a big name in the hip-hop world. Thanks to his unique voice, easygoing style, and many hit songs, Snoop has also made a name for himself as an honest and powerful person. Given how important he is in the music world, his choice to share the video has a lot of weight. There are rumors that the video that Snoop Dogg shared shows Diddy in a sexual situation, but the full details of the video have not been made public yet. Scenes of inappropriate behavior, possibly involving drugs, and contacts with young artists have been reported. Fans and people who work in the business are both angry and worried about what the footage shows. The immediate reactions to the footage have been mixed. Some fans and commentators have voiced shock and disappointment, while others have questioned the authenticity of the video. The release has also led to widespread speculation about Snoop Dogg's motives and the potential repercussions for Diddy Shan. Diddy Combs has yet to make a detailed public comment regarding the footage. His representatives have issued brief comments denying any wrongdoing and suggesting that the video has been taken out of context or manipulated. The lack of a comprehensive answer has fueled further speculation and debate.
Check out this audio from Suge Knight. It's from his podcast with Dave Mays, and he's speaking on, Tupac and Snoop being cool and how, after Tupac got killed, Snoop started hanging out with Diddy. And, he also speaks on how, Snoop, he did the Steve Harvey show with Diddy after Tupac got killed. Check this out.
Okay. It's downloading right now.
Then you look at the scenario how everybody used Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs with Pac and tell them how much they love Pac, but they do songs with Puffy. You got Steve Harvey old bitch ass, this motherfucker telling well, fuck Pac, according to everybody else. He brings Snoop and Puffy on there and say, these the dudes who's running this in the East Coast, West Coast.
What's up, Snoop? What's up, Puff?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute, fellas here, hold up. I know all about this East Coast, West Coast rivalry thing here, but we in Chicago now. This rivalry stuff, we gotta stop it, man. We stop that, we stop a lot of this violence.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came here for. We came in to light it up and ride it up. We make music for everybody.
Now, Pac, if you love Pac so much, how you with the motherfucker that everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York, then the second one.
What you think about Suge comments? And I never asked you this before, but did you have an issue with Snoop hanging out with Diddy after Tupac got killed?
I always felt that was wrong. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm talking about from that, like now, okay, you know what I mean? I'm 46, Snoop probably early 50s. If he figured out now, he might go by the opinion like, okay, Puffy had nothing to do with Pac, we grown now. If he wanna be his friend, no problem. But back then, that was just awkward. You know what I mean? And the reason why it was awkward to me that I never even like it because you knew how Pac felt about this individual. You know what I mean? Even if you don't agree with him, you probably could have said, you know what, I probably ain't gonna come out, publicly with this because until things clear up, so I really know I could be certain that, they didn't have nothing to do with Pac. But it's like, it was no, okay, it is what it is. So that I never really respected that back then.
So you had an issue with it. You didn't like it.
Never really liked it. It just was a strange look because you was Pac boy. You know what I mean? Puffy, it's clear they had some issues with Pac. And Pac died, and all of a sudden you chilling with Puffy. Back then it just, okay, now you can say what you want. You all grandfathers, I guess. You know what I mean? That's different now. But back then I think it was
If the footage is proven to be authentic, it could have severe effects for Diddy's career. As a major figure in the music business, his reputation and influence could suffer significant damage. Brands and business partners might distance themselves from him, and his role as a mentor and boss could be called into question. Social media has played a crucial part in the dissemination and discussion of the footage. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook have been flooded with reactions, debates, and ideas. Hashtags linked to the scandal have trended, amplifying the story's reach and impact. Social media's part in shaping public perception has been evident, with users contributing to the narrative in real time.
It was weird, it was tasteless. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like you really had that much love for Pac. You could have just, you know what I mean? Unless he pressured them or like questioned Puffy, like, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? Then you could say, you know what I mean? No problem. Like somebody said, okay, I believe somebody mentioned that they seen a video with me and the dude Prodigy or one of the dudes from Mobb Deep, as if I was with, they don't know the backdrop of that. I went to his hotel room ready to fight. Like, bro, I'll fight everybody in that room one-on-one. Even if I lose, it doesn't matter. The Outlaws was with me. My homie Tiny, the Mexican homie, was with me. I didn't go there and say, let me get in a video with these guys. I went there knocking on their door, doom, 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 tell them dudes to come out. What's up with y'all? What's up with you and Pac? You got a problem with Pac? Because we could just fight like man to man, face to face, and then shake hands. That was my approach with them. But when they told me they didn't have no problem, I don't mind being with you. You know what I mean? I don't mind shaking your hand because they told me they had love for Pac. So that's different, you know what I mean? If he come out and say, well, I questioned Puffy about it, I believe that he didn't, he loved Pac, that's my opinion. I can move the way I want to move. So when people try to, I noticed somebody, I think on your page do that, well, Napoleon was in the video with Mobb Deep. They don't know how I got in that video with Mobb Deep, you know what I mean? I pulled up on him but I'm the type of person, I never been a bully type of person. You know what I mean? If I talk to a person like a man and they tell me face to face, look, I got love for Pac, I'm comfortable to know if I can look in their eyes, if I believe what they said, I have the right to say, okay, no problem, I believe you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what Snoop went through, I don't know. But let the people know, because it was too early back then. Pac just had died. You know what I mean? Like, he had the right to say, the reason why I'm rolling with Puffy, I questioned him about my homie, he gave me this answer. So then he did what he had to do, but it just, you know what I mean? I never really agree with that, to be honest. The same way I couldn't be on the stage with him. When they wanted to do that tribute, I just couldn't do it. Like, I really felt in my heart, like, man, I can't believe this is about to happen. Like, are we really gonna be, I just couldn't do it, you know what I mean? And thank God it didn't happen.
The release of such footage could have legal effects for both Snoop and Diddy. Depending on the content, there could be grounds for lawsuits connected to defamation, invasion of privacy, or other charges. Legal experts have weighed in, saying that both parties might seek legal recourse to protect their interests and reputations.
Me doing this interview with you, right? One thing I did notice is you keep making comments about Snoop, and it comes across like you still feel a type of way about Snoop speaking on Biggie and making it seem like he was much closer to Biggie than he actually was. When you be seeing these interviews with Snoop speaking on Biggie, how does that make you feel?
That's propaganda for the media, bro. That's something that sounds good for the media. I'm the peacemaker. I'm the one that's showing love. I'm the one that's out here, when everybody else is dead, you know what I'm saying, wishing that I could have did something to put the shit together. But wasn't you in fear for your life because you put your cover over your head with your fork in your hand because you wanted to, because you was riding on a plane with Pac, and if it was all that love, you wouldn't have to do that, right?
You're right.
When there's the same love that when Pac asked you was going to Vegas and the whole 9 yards, and he didn't say nothing to you, or he said some slick shit to you, or whatever, this, that, and the third. It wasn't all that love until Pac was dead. Wasn't Big out at California 3-4 weeks, and Snoop never saw him Snoop never came to smoke nothing with him. Snoop never came to eat nothing with him. But it was a whole lot of love. Come on, man. Shit just don't add up.
When Snoop, right, when he went to Atlanta, right, and he met up with Biggie, and they met at the hotel, and Biggie was telling him that he had nothing but love for Tupac, because this happened after Tupac got killed. Did you know anything about that when it happened at the time?
I wasn't there, brother. I don't know how accurate it is. That's a Lil C story. That's a Snoop Dogg story. You understand? But I can see you in Atlanta, but I can't see you in California, in my own hometown. Huh? I'm so gangster, I could come to your hotel room by myself in Atlanta, but in California, I can't come and see you? All right.
MC8, right? I did an interview with MC8 a while back, right? And he gave his opinion on how Biggie and Puffy came to LA so soon after Tupac got killed. So pretty much what he was saying was Biggie and Puffy, they should have just went to the radio stations and stuff like that to promote the album and go back to the hotel and just stay in the hotel and only come out when they wanted to, you know, promote the album. How you feel about him saying that?
That's what was told to me when we was going out there. We wasn't gonna go to no parties. We was gonna do the Soul Train Awards. We was gonna do radio and the studio. But see, that one party Big went to, Puff was going to parties. Puff was going to the movies. Puff was going to places. Where you see film at Big went somewhere? That one radio station. You didn't see no parties that Big went to. So, that's what was told to me by Kirk Burroughs, that we was gonna be local, we was just gonna do radio, studio, Soul Train Awards. That vibe party was something totally different. And that one party he went to was the last party he ever went.
The ethical implications of releasing private footage are important. Significant questions have been raised about the morality of exposing possibly compromising information for public consumption. Critics argue that such actions can be damaging and intrusive, regardless of the person involved. The debate shows the tension between the public's right to know and the right to privacy.
Yeah, I got you. You know, I understand, man. I mean, yeah, that video was wild, man. So he pretty much blackballed ever since that video came out. And you got a lot of people that's wondering why any of his friends haven't came out and spoke up for him. Why you think that is?
When you see what you saw, there'll never be no support in that. Never. That's before they saw what they saw. Once they saw what they saw, once I saw what I saw, I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Can't nobody do nothing like that in front of me in person.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I still can't believe he crashed out like that.
I am too. There's only one thing that can go after that.
What's that?
I can't tell you. It's too deep. It's too violent.
But just imagine that, man. You know, looking at Diddy, he been having success for like over 30 years. And to see him go out like this, man, I'm still in disbelief, man.
As it should.
Yeah, speaking of Diddy, man, Big, you knew Big?
I did. I can give you a story. Shout out to Little C's. It was like the day or two before all that shit happened. But Big had invited me down to the Four Seasons, him and C's, and we spent all day literally brainstorming about some shit, watching all the videos that was coming out. Yeah, big plans for Little Kim, big plans for the new shit he was doing with C's. Yeah, man. That was like a day before. That nigga was cool more than most people in the world. Cool. Real cool, dude. Shout out to Lil C's. And he'll back all that up because you want that to be backed up, saying shit like that. Those are my brother Lil C's though. He made it all.
Beyond the immediate impact on Diddy, the release of the footage could have broader implications for the music business. It may cause a re-examination of the behavior and practices of industry leaders, as well as the power dynamics that often allow inappropriate conduct to go unchecked. The scandal could lead to calls for greater openness.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was matter of fact, it was a Set It Off party. Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. No, he was gay and I'm over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen her there. That, matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560, black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know? Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs, you know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or nothing. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pinkett, but.
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost, tell me about that, my man.
Several other prominent figures in the music business have weighed in on the controversy. Some have voiced support for Diddy, saying that the footage has been misinterpreted or manipulated. Others have called for a thorough investigation to discover the truth. The range of reactions underscores the complexity and divisiveness of the problem. Fan reactions have been diverse, showing a wide spectrum of views and emotions. Some fans feel betrayed by the news. while others stay loyal to Diddy, questioning the motivations behind the release. Fan forums, social media groups, and comment sections have become battlegrounds for heated discussions about the scandal.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. You know what I'm saying? So he went with us and he said, ooh, you young niggas have fun. So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, that's the motherfucker? We like, yeah. And there was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost's entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, you know, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. Man, what the fuck is wrong with him? My homeboy knocked out him too. Bam! Like, woo! So the other one like, man, he got back. Little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. Man, are you going crazy? My homeboy socked him too. So we went down to get our car from valet. And it was the dude, it's LBC. And he like, what the fuck is that? And he said, it's Long Beach City Crip. So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say rolling 20s or insane. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say, you know, real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip. So this nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip. My homeboy like, wait a minute. And knocked him out too. So Warren G and them was down there, him and Cedric Wallace waiting on their cars. And they seen my homeboy get busy like that. So they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit. They finally brought our cars from valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Wallace was up there already, you know, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there, the big homie like, hey, motherfucker. He pointed at Cedric Wallace, like, man, you been dumping us for years, man. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass. So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, man, that's a nice ass watch. So he like, man, let me try that on. You know what I'm saying? So by then, my homeboy, somebody had got my homeboy attention, and he turned his head. Shit, Cedric Sabalas and what's his name was in the, he was in a ragtop 500 Benz. This motherfucker like jumped off. I mean, he drove up off the motherfucker. He didn't even pay attention to the curve. He jumped off of the curve instead of using the, you know, the driveway. That shit was funny as fuck. My homeboy like, damn, he almost bust this whole fucking engine block. Yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. Like, damn. Yeah.
In the wake of the controversy, there have been calls for industry-wide reforms to address problems of misconduct and power abuse. Proposals include the creation of independent oversight bodies, stricter ethical rules, and enhanced protections for artists. Advocates say that such measures are necessary to prevent similar scandals in the future.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
And then out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Judge.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah.
All right. So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, shit.
Media coverage of the video has been extensive and varied. Some sources have focused on the sensational aspects of the story, while others have taken a more measured approach, analyzing the broader implications. The way the media chooses to cover the scandal will likely influence public perception, and the final resolution of the evolving major figures in the entertainment industry is not new. There have been numerous instances where leaked footage or revelations about inappropriate behavior have rocked the business. These historical precedents provide context for understanding the current controversy and its potential effect. The scandal has also highlighted the importance of mental health support for people in the entertainment industry. The pressures and scrutiny faced by public people can take a toll on their mental well-being. Ensuring that artists and executives have access to mental health resources is important for maintaining a healthy and sustained release. The video has placed him at the center of a major controversy, and his actions will likely have repercussions for his own career and reputation depending on the result. Snoop may face both support and backlash from different segments of the business and the public.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what they got. But speaking of the raid, right? Did you see that viral video of Diddy? He was seen in Miami with Stevie J after the raid. You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you think about that?
Well, I go way back when Stevie J first came to Bad Boy after they left Uptown Records and everything like that. And Stevie J and Puff fell out real bad over, you know, it could have been producer credits and the whole 9 yards. But Stevie J didn't F with him until Love and Hip Hop. When Stevie J went to Love and Hip Hop and he became famous from that, Puff called him over there and they had a meeting. And I guess they rekindled their friendship. Because I used to bodyguard Stevie J. And, you know, go to different clubs, you know, I got pictures and everything. Stevie J didn't mess with Puff, you know, until after that Love and Hip Hop thing went down, you know. So now they back cool. What got me about the stuff like that them being back cool, that Stevie J went on TMZ and was speaking up on behalf of Diddy. Now, if anybody I want speaking up behalf of me, or I had anybody speaking up on my behalf, it wouldn't be Stevie J. You understand? I don't think that an individual of his caliber is capable or can be trusted in a way that I would like for him based on his actions on television and who he is as a person, what he has been shown as an individual is a type of individual that I would have speaking on my behalf. Come on, we know he's a drug abuser. We know that he's been seen putting his hands on women in the wrong way. And I don't know, that shit is crumbling, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can always say this, man. And the infamous words of one of the world's greatest comedians, Richard Pryor, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Why you say that cocaine is a hell of a drug?
Because LaRob said that they be doing the liquid cocaine in the bottles, in the Ciroc bottles. We know Stevie J been in countless rehabs back and forth. We know, we've heard of Puff being in rehabs, secretly going to rehabs too.
The possible outcomes of the scandal are numerous and vary. If the footage is authenticated, Diddy could face major personal and professional consequences. Conversely, if the footage is discredited, Snoop Dogg's motives and credibility may come under heavy scrutiny. The resolution of the controversy will rest on further investigations and revelations. As the story develops, it is important for all parties involved to approach the situation with a commitment to truth and accountability. The entertainment industry must use this chance to reflect on its practices and make the necessary changes to avoid future incidents. Ensuring a culture of respect and integrity is important for the industry's long-term health.